Hi guys, so I know it has been a long time since I've made a video as usual, um, and I've been wanting to make one for a while, but I was just really busy these past couple months, and then this past week I've been really sick for not really any reason at all. It just kind of hit me, and I'm finally starting to feel a little bit better today, so I wanted to make this video. And this is a video that I've been wanting to make for a while now, because I think it's something that we all kind of deal with, but it's not really talked about as much as maybe some people would like it to be, and that's dating with a chronic illness. So I just wanted to share, I guess, some of the thoughts and feelings that I have on it and some of the things that I've dealt with when it comes to dating. I got sick when I was 13, so all the dating that I have done has been while I've been sick. And I think for teenagers in general, dating can be a very scary and intimidating thing. And I think when you add a chronic illness into the mix, it can definitely make things a little bit more difficult. When I first got sick, I tried to hide as much as possible my symptoms and how I was feeling from everyone, boyfriends and guys included. Obviously, that didn't end up being the best idea because, it's extremely stressful to do that, and it takes way too much of the already little energy that you have to act and look healthy. But I think something a lot of healthy people don't realize is that there is so much more to a chronic illness than just physical symptoms. There are just so many variables, and it can put a tremendous amount of stress on a person dealing with something like this, and obviously that can affect their mood. Another thing is the fact that being sick can prevent someone from doing the things that they want to do and acting the way that they want to act. For example, I'm a very outgoing and loud person normally, but when I'm feeling really sick, I'm very quiet and I'm introverted, which, if you ask any of my friends, is the complete opposite of me and my personality. And I think that's been probably one of the hardest things that I've had to deal with being chronically ill, because I sometimes look at myself and, the way that I act when I'm feeling really crappy, and I just think, this is not me at all. And it's just a very frustrating feeling, knowing that some people are seeing you completely different than how you actually are. And then there's also the issue of being so sick and feeling so horrible that you just can't handle the added stress of dating. To a healthy person, that might sound a little bit petty and a little bit exaggerated, but when you're so sick that you can't even get out of bed some days, you can't even imagine, having to meet a new person and having to go on dates and having to, get to know someone, let them get to know you. That's just too much to handle. Dating is a lot of work and it's stressful to begin with, because you're just getting to know someone and they're getting to know you, and you're dealing with an illness on top of it all. And it's almost like you have to introduce your illness to this person, kind of like a really annoying family member or something, because you don't want to have to, and it's not something that they're going to love to hear either. And I think it's hard enough to explain your illness to just some random person, but explaining it to someone you're dating is 10 times worse, because you kind of have no choice but to completely open up to this person, because if you don't, it's just going to make dating even more impossible, because you'll have to be sugarcoating and downplaying your illness the whole time. Another thing I often have struggled with in the past, and still sometimes struggle with to an extent, is feeling like because I'm sick, I won't be good enough for anyone, because whatever good traits that I do have, there will be someone else out there who has the same ones but isn't sick. And I think that's one that is really hard kind of to get over, because logically it's a completely true statement. Maybe I'm smart, maybe I'm funny, maybe I'm kind, but there's another girl out there that is also all of those things and is completely healthy. And logically, choosing between me and that girl, the choice is easy. So that's one of those things that I just kind of, I guess it's in the back of my mind a lot of the time when I'm dating. And it's kind of a hard feeling to shake, but I think a lot of the time we focus on all of the things that we can no longer do and we no longer have, and all of the things that we've lost, and we forget about all of the things that we have actually gained from being chronically ill. I think that we forget that we're strong and compassionate because of this, and we are optimistic, and that we value the little things in life so much more, and that we are fighters. I think that we have something that not a lot of people have, and that's the ability to see the world and to see life differently. I think that we've learned to take enjoyment out of the littlest things in life, and that in particular is something that unfortunately not a lot of people are capable of today. I think some people just can't be happy unless they're constantly doing big extravagant things, and then there's us who are ecstatic to just be able to go to a movie or go out to dinner. Things like that are huge for us, and I think that that's a refreshing trait because it shows how much we value our lives and what we do, even if it's just the littlest thing. So I think that even though we may be stuck with a lot of crappy aspects of being sick, like the hospital stays and having to, cancel plans or be stuck in bed for days at a time, I think we need to remember that we still have a lot to offer. And any of you guys who are chronically sick and feel like dating is just a lost cause or that you're not good enough, I'm telling you right now, you are good enough and you absolutely deserve to find someone wonderful, and you will. I think it'll happen, and it might not be today or next week, but it will. I think that's something that a lot of us kind of worry about and dread, is not finding someone. And I know that I've felt that way at times as well. But no, personally, I have decided to take the approach of stopping looking for someone. I don't think that makes sense. But I'm not looking for someone anymore, and I've decided to just sit back and wait for the perfect guy to fall into my lap. Okay, I'm going to end this now because I have no idea how long it is. But I hope you guys are all doing well, and hopefully this video at least offered some comfort or help or something to someone out there. So I promise I will be making more videos. I know I've been slacking off, and I know I always say I'll make more videos, but this time I'm serious, I think. I love all of you guys, and I hope everyone has a great Christmas, and yeah, bye guys.